All right, what's up, Ed? All right, let's see, a little bit better. Okay, all right, so I'm on my walk out here to the garage. So today we're going to talk about rock climbing real quick. It won't take me about a minute or two to walk out here, so I'll try to get to it pretty quickly. So when we open up the first Self Health Fitness, the first building that we're going into may not have the height for me to do a big rock climbing thing, but we will probably end up doing at least a machine or two, and that's partly why I'm waiting a little bit longer to open the gym, because I want to make sure I get everything in there so that I don't put up a gym and then I have to redo it all and spend a bunch more money to get certain things in there that I know I needed. And rock climbing is one of those things that I want to make sure that all the clients that work with self-health fitness are participating in, but I know that it can be hard because rock climbing isn't something that you have at a gym, and a lot of times it's something that you'll end up seeing at higher end gyms. So for me, the reason why you guys want to rock climb is this. Again, we keep talking about how the body was designed, the mathematical equations, pi and phi, and we know how we're created. And we keep talking about performance and how these athletes are dealing, and just everyday people, we're dealing with a lot of injuries because we're doing so many straight line mechanics. So one thing I love about rock climbing is that it is impossible to teach your body straight line mechanics, because if you haven't rock climbed as you're climbing, you have to put your body in so many contorted positions. It's pretty incredible to get to the top, and it takes a lot of work, and it works all your joints. You're gonna end up working your legs, your hips, your body, your shoulders, everything. And more importantly, for somebody like me, sorry about that dog. And the hard part is somebody like me who has a lot of joint issues in my shoulders because I don't, from being an athlete and my body not being comfortable at all sitting in front of a computer and stuff. So rock climbing has been a savior for my shoulders because it allows me to hit angles that, again, straight line mechanics, if I'm doing shoulders and stuff, just generally never hit or do. So I just wanted to say that as far as rock climbing, that again, I know that it's going to be hard for a lot of you guys to get into it right away because I've traveled a little bit and I know that it's not normal, but I just want to say it because then it might be something you've never thought about. You've probably never even heard somebody say, hey, your joint issues could be relieved a lot if you just learn to rock climb, and it just take your time with it. It's not something, it's so much more fun than working out. Like a lot of times I have trouble with clients because working out, let me get out of here just in case we're having connection issues, because working out, with clients, it can get boring and stuff. So I think rock climbing is great because it allows us to have another option. So that's why once we open up the gyms, I want to give you guys a lot of different options depending on how you're feeling, what your aches and pains, what you need. And again, I think that climbing is something that when we go back and we're living with Yahweh and His Son Jesus Christ, climbing is going to be a normal thing that we need to be able to do, like with running and stuff. So that's why when I teach and work with clients, whether they're high-end athletes, somebody that's just looking to be better than their peers, or somebody that's a spouse trying to get better for home, it's generally something where, if I get distracted by these people, I'm trying to get out of the way, it's something where I thought there for other stuff I teach you guys will help you with your joints. And that's where, again, once we start getting these gyms opened, we start traveling across the country and getting them open for you guys over the next decade, really, we'll get to the point where hopefully everybody has the option to rock climb, learn how to run correctly, learn how to jump. These are the basic things. Like, I feel like as Americans, we're so focused on weight loss and all these other things. It's like, you realize that I understand weight loss might be an issue or all these other things, but it's like, can we just focus on getting you to run correctly? Basic mechanics, okay? So that's what I want you guys to start thinking with your mind. That's what it really means to live for longevity. Longevity, that word is pi. It's knowing your ledge, knowing the circle, knowing, having order, having a standard, knowing where the rules, are no longer allowed to be broken in some sense, because you have a standard. So you're using your freedom, your free will as much as you can to become the person you want to be. So, but yeah, have a great day, you guys. I'm gonna ride my bike over there. Shouldn't take too long. Hit some rock climbing, and that's what I'm gonna do for my workouts for today, as opposed to doing hardcore deadlifts. That, again, they would definitely strengthen my back and help me a lot, but long term, like if I'm doing 400, 300, 500 pound deadlifts long term for my body and my back, I just know that I'm not gonna be able to continue to do that all the days of my life. But there's things that I can do all the days of my life, which is running, climbing, walking, jumping, things like that. So those are the things that I'm focused on, and that I'm focused on for you guys. And again, if you're an athlete that wants to deadlift and stuff, I'm completely fine with that. And actually, I'll probably make you a better deadlifter than you've ever been, and better than any other coach, honestly, because I understand the relationship between running and being able to deadlift, being able to climb and being able to deadlift, all these things. Like, you want to be a better deadlifter, or whatever the case may be with your situation. If you feel like it's something outside of what we do, that's fine. But just know that that's what, when you do the body the way I do it, from a mathematical perspective, and I focus on angles and understanding how to compress and decompress and balance fascial lines, which again, most trainers don't even know what a vector line is. So again, all these things are what's going to make you better. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will see you soon.